Hello, I just wanted to make this video as a quick little overview for how to use Canvas. So Canvas is going to be accessible through ClassLink, so that is where I would recommend you log in from. So go to ClassLink and just search up Canvas if it doesn't show up on the main screen. And from there, it will take you to the dashboard, and that'll give you an overview of all the classes you have using Canvas. So this class will be titled Honors Biology on that dashboard. Once you click the icon, it will take you here to our homepage. So the homepage is pretty simple. It just has like quick access to the most used things. So modules is probably where you're going to spend most of your time. Grades then is probably the second most. So if you need to check how you did on an assignment at any time. This is going to be pretty much the same as Infinite Campus. So you can check grades either in Infinite Campus or through here. Then communications, which I'll go through. Announcements, so if I send a class blast out to everybody, you can see what was sent there. This just has some introductory information. And then the syllabus is here, which I'll show you that first. So feel free to download the syllabus, but it will be here whenever you need it. It has all the information about the class and common policies for Milton High School. Another thing is it has a nice little breakdown of our grading categories. And you'll notice there is a section for practice quizzes and textbook readings. These are all things in Canvas, but do not carry a grading weight. So they are 0%. Majors, which we went over in class, minors practice, make up the average of your grade. Okay. Communications, I have my Remind information. Students have pretty much already signed up for the Remind. If a parent is watching this, feel free to join up for class reminders to sign up, sorry. The code is here. It's just a text that you send to the phone number 81010, and the code is this green right here. And then I just ask students and parents the best way for me to be able to get to you and like to reply back to messages or questions is just for it all to be one place. So I'm requesting just the use of my email if you have questions or you need to tell me something. So please just use my email instead of sending me a remind message or anything like that. I check my email most often. So there's my email also. Okay. Grades I'm not going to get into right now because it's not set up yet. It will be once we get further into the semester. Modules though is where all of our classwork is going to be. So you'll see a start here. This is not anything really for this class. This is something Canvas puts in every single class. It's just how to utilize it. So if you ever have a question about how to get somewhere, this probably has the answer for you. Our first unit is ecology, and this is where all of our classwork is going to be. So you'll see there's already a lot of stuff there. So there's a unit materials section, and this will be the same in every unit we do. Unit materials are things like the study guide, warm-ups. So this is a link that takes you to our daily warm-ups. If you're absent, you can go back and see which warm-up you missed. Videos and our vocabulary Quizlet. Then classwork, this section has notes and practice quizzes, so things that we're doing in class. So the notes have the little paper clip because it's an attachment, and these are all practice questions that will help prepare you for the upcoming quiz or test. And then there's another section for textbook readings. These have the online textbook embedded into them. So you can see here it'll load. Students do have assigned textbook reading pretty much every night. It's never graded. It's just something I recommend to students to stay on top of the content. So the readings are assigned ahead of time. So whatever you read tonight is what we're probably going to go over tomorrow. And they just allow students to prime their brain with information, maybe form questions, and it gives them more time to address those questions either through the notes and we go over it and it makes more sense, or they can come speak to me one-on-one and I can go over the concept with them. So highly recommend this as daily reading. Okay, The last thing in Canvas really is the calendar. So here's the calendar, and I put in my daily lesson plans on Canvas. So if you are absent, this is what we're doing that day. You can do a lot of it on your own, especially because the notes and things are uploaded. So you can see what we're doing every day pretty much. I do the whole unit. I'll go back and change it if necessary, but I do a unit at a time. So here's all that information. For the notes, I forgot to mention this, but I do upload the notes for the week on Sundays. So if a student wants to print out the notes and have a hard copy, they are up Sunday, they can do it and just have them for the whole rest of the week. So I don't put everything on there at once or else it gets overwhelming and confusing of where to find things. Okay, so here you'll see we're doing the Matter Cycle notes. Okay, so they'll be able to access those notes the Sunday before and print them out if they want. Okay. The last thing in the calendar, which I find very helpful, is this is going to be how students sign up for help sessions. So they'll be in the calendar, they'll click Find Appointment and select our class. Then you'll see certain time slots open up. I have help sessions on Tuesdays through Fridays. Tuesdays and Thursdays are at 7:50, so before school starts, and Wednesdays and Fridays are during advisement. So if a student wants to come in and get help before a quiz or test, or they want to review an old quiz or test, these are the perfect times to come in. I do require them to sign up just so I can be prepared for them to come in, and also this kind of serves as their pass because they'll get an email to confirm that they're going to this appointment. So they will click on whatever appointment they want to go to, and then they will fill in why they're coming. So let's say they wanted to review for ecology quiz. And I'm going to ask them to be as specific as possible, again, so I can have my resources ready and we can spend the full amount of time helping them rather than fumbling around trying to find what we need. Especially like, let's say they want to go over the last test. Maybe that's ecology. So they want to see the test, see what they got wrong, and ask questions if possible, or if applicable. They would just write that there. That way I can go ahead and go through my files and pull their test and the specific version they had. When they come in, they can spend the whole period getting the help they need. So I do ask that from them to put in a comment. Once they have a comment there, they can press reserve, and I will be notified of them planning to come. Okay, that's everything in Canvas that we're really going to use it for. I hope this helps y'all out in accessing materials, and please email me if you have any further questions.